Okay, Nico. We're going to look at a phase 2 subject. We've never done a phase 2 before.
Okay.
It's going to be progress, hesitancy, normal road positioning. And I'm going to give you plenty of help with it.
Thank you.
Progress is either too fast or too slow for the road and traffic conditions, yeah? I'm not allowed to do both. I can only do one or the other.
Okay.
So if I'm going too slow for the conditions, it would be very important to get in there and get me up to the proper speed for the road. You said you weren't going to interrupt. Put your hand over your mate. It'd be very important to get me up to the correct speed, and the way to do that is specifics. You want me to be doing 30 mile an hour, whatever the case may be, by the next lamppost. Then you start going into the analysation and remedial action, yeah? So if I'm driving too slow for the conditions, you get me up to the speed you want me to be, so I don't impede other drivers. And then you start going into the analysation. And the analysation is at this level, because I'm going to be having a test coming up in either 4 weeks, or I could even be a full licence holder who's got a driving assessment next Monday. This is the only lesson I'm ever going to get. You'd ask, why is it, important to drive at a speed appropriate to conditions? I may give you the right answer, I may give you the wrong answer. If I give you the wrong answer, you'll have to fill the blanks in. Yeah? If I give you the right answer, then you ask me, how do I judge what the speed is for this road? And there's going to be a wrong answer there somewhere, so the remedial action is going to be based on the wrong answer, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah? So if I say to you, the speed limit is 30 mile an hour, what are you on about, you plonker?
Why is...
If I want to drive at 20 mile an hour, it's my business, and it's not a target. Then that's telling you that, I need to know the consequences of why it's important not to be holding on the traffic up, yeah? I.e. they might start overtaking me in dangerous places. They get frustrated. They're going to overtake me in dangerous places, and they may well, because they're frustrated, hit an oncoming car. The remedial action, if I'm going too fast for the conditions, would be, I haven't got the space. I can't stop in a distance I can see to be clear. I might well come back and say to you, I can see right down the road. I can see right there at the very far end of the road. Yeah, but it's not only distance I can see to be clear ahead, it's to the sides as well, yeah? Okay. I said yeah again, didn't I?
Huh?
I said yeah again. I told you, it hit me every time I said
Well, you've got to give him something to do.
Yeah, I know, yeah, true. Yeah, he hasn't got life to do.
Yeah.
Hello, Dave.
All right, Dave?
So it's progress, hesitancy. There's two forms of hesitancy. It's either lack of preparation or lack of judgment. Now, lack of preparation would be normally played around with at emerges. I come up to the emerge, I stop in the gear I'm in, I put the handbrake on, I go into first gear. That's lack of preparation, because what I should have done on approach would have been to slip into one about 1.5 car lengths away, yeah?
Okay.
If I come up and I do actually slip into one at the emerge, and I sit there and the road's clear, then you need to come in and ask first, yeah? How do I judge it?
Okay.
I'll wait till the whole road's clear completely up and down the road and I can't see any cars because I never want to have an accident in my life, yeah? Then you need to go into the walk across, drive across rule.
Okay.
Whether you do it at the emerge or not is exactly down to what's happening behind, yeah?
Right.
Yeah?
Okay.
Or it could be the fact that I will play around with the hesitancy, which is lack of judgment at roundabouts.
Okay.
So if I stop at a roundabout, it's really important, if the roundabout's clear, come on, get it moving.
Okay.
Because even if there's no vehicles behind me, everybody else coming around the roundabout is going to be getting confused. they're all thinking, why isn't he gone? But the one on my right's thinking, or the one on my left's thinking, why isn't that one gone? And then the next one's thinking, why isn't that one gone? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So get me moving, and then you need to go into the, because it's a phase 2 level. You need to try and get inside my head a bit and find out why is it important to not drive around at roundabouts. Listen to my answer. How I judge it. That's probably the bit I'm not going to know. So
Okay.
on approach, I need to start looking earlier. I need to look right, ahead, left, ahead, right. I'm looking for the possibility of blockers. Yeah? I say yeah again, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then position for normal driving is nothing to do with position for turning left or turning right. It's my position for normal driving a metre from the curb or the middle of my lane, yeah?
Okay.
I'll give you help with that as I go along, yeah? Again, I can only go one way or the other. I can either drive too close to the left in the gutter, or I can drive out too close to the centre line, yeah? Be very important. The first thing you must do is get me safe. Get me back into the right position. Don't start going into the why and the how while I'm sitting out over the white line or while I'm sitting in the gutter, yeah?
Okay.
Get me back into the normal driving position.
And can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course you
Is
can.
that would I, with your level of experience in driving, would I be saying to you, get yourself in the right position, or would I say 5 minutes to the left?
Just say, if I'm too far out to the right, just say steer to me.
Right.
That's enough.
Okay.
And then ask me, because don't forget, by asking me the questions, you can quite easily find out which bit I don't know. What's your position for normal driving, Tony? I may well give you the right answer. A metre from the curb or the middle of my lane. Why is that important? In other words, the consequences. Oh yeah, if I'm too far out to the right, I could hit a car coming towards me, yeah? So I do know where I should be. I do know the reasons why I must not be out too far to the right. What's the bit I don't know?
Consequences.
I've just told you the consequences.
The position.
I just told you not my position. How to judge it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So there's certain ways you can actually help me with the judgment. One is, don't take your hands off the wheel and don't point. You're in the correct road position now. Can you tell me, where does the curb cut into the car? Oh, near that bubbly bit. Well, that's your reference point for being a metre from the curb or the middle of your lane, yeah? There's other ways you can also come in with. Look well ahead, put your eyes on main beam. Your hands will have a tendency to follow your eyes. Is that helping? It's up to me whether I accept the first one or not, or the second one. I might not, yeah?
Okay, I didn't understand that one.
Sorry?
What's the reference point?
By looking well ahead,
Yeah.
yeah? Put your eyes on main beam, so you're looking as far down the road as you can.
Yeah.
My hands will have a tendency to follow my eyes.
Yeah.
That would help me with position, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But I may not accept that, yeah? I
Yeah.
might say I've got a wonky eye or something, yeah?
Okay.
Another way of judging it is look in the right mirror, look in the left-hand door mirror. I should be an equal distance from the curb and from the centre line.
Okay.
And the last way of judging it is the wear marks on the road. You got that?
Oh yeah.
You got a shaded bit in the middle.
Yeah.
If that's running through the middle of the car and I've got a wheel either side of it, that helps me.
This is a bit skid.
Yeah? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? The one thing you don't use is say follow that car in front, he's in the correct position, yeah?
Yeah.
Because Sod's law, he'll actually indicate left, pull up 2 wheels on the curb, and I'll follow him, yeah?
Okay, well that's a lot to...
Yeah, but
Running.
don't
So-
worry. I'm going to help you with it.
Bear with me, yeah?
Yeah, so let me give you a word picture. I'm a full licence holder,
Yep.
and I've got a driving assessment at work next week.
Mm-hmm.
And if I pass this driving assessment, I should get a company vehicle.
Okay.
This is the only lesson I'm going to get to sort this problem out. So after today, that's it. I'm either going to do it or I'm not going to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Any questions you think you'd want to ask me?
All right. Just to be a recap, it's speed, The speed?
Now, any questions you want to ask me on the word picture?
Oh. No.
Well, I would be.
Oh, would do?
Yeah, I'm a full licence holder.
Yeah.
I passed my test 20 years ago.
Okay.
Be very important to ask me and never assume, because I might have passed my test 20 years ago.
Ah.
I never driven
yes.
since, yeah?
Yes.
How often do I drive?
Okay.
And then listen to the answer.
Okay.
Right, so I'll go into the word picture now. Right, so I'm a full licence holder. I've got a driving assessment at work next week, and if I pass, I get a company car. And I really want a company car because I'm fed up falling off my bloody moped, yeah?
Okay.
So my name's Tony.
Sonny, my name's Nico. I'm your
Yep.
instructor for the day.
Yep. So,
Go on.
just to move back very slightly, once upon a time at Luton, it was full licence holder when Ian used to do it. They used to give you the option of leaving the box on top or take it off, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So we used to leave it on, but Mark's different. If it's full licence holder, he'll ask you to take the box off and put it in the boot, yeah?
Okay.
Don't take the box off and leave it on the side of the road, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
What are you trying to say to me?
Right, so just repeat the word picture to me then.
Okay, you're a full licence holder. You've
Yep.
had your licence for about 20 years.
Yeah.
And you're doing a test assessment.
Yeah, and this guy on this assessment is really hot on his progress, hesitancy and normal road positioning.
Sorry, say again?
The guy who's doing the assessment for next week
Yeah.
is really hot on this progress, hesitancy, normal road positioning.
Okay. The guy who's taking you
Yeah,
is
really hot on this.
really hot
progress,
on
hesitancy and normal road positioning.
what's it called? Is it
Progress, hesitancy, normal road positioning.
progress,
Hesitancy.
hesitancy, and
Bloody
road progress? Did you say?
Yeah, hesitancy and normal road positioning. Yeah?
And all road positioning.
Normal road positioning.
Normal road
Yeah.
road positioning.
Yeah. So what question are you going to ask me?
All right, Tony. Have you been doing any driving?
Oh yeah, I drive every day.
You drive every day. Okay.
And funny enough, my wife's got exactly the same car as this, so that's why I booked my lesson with you, yeah?
Okay.
So I am familiar with the controls of the
So it's
vehicle.
not because of me. Okay. All right, then, Tony. If you'd just like to prepare yourself.
Oh yeah, I've got to do this DSSM, haven't I?
DHSS.
I wouldn't pick on that, mate.
Okay.
If after 20 years you can remember DSSM.
It's bloody good, yeah?
Yeah, let me pick it,
Okay,
yeah.
did they have it 20 years ago?
Yeah, I'm okay, yeah.
Like to start the vehicle, Tony?
Yeah, I'm okay, yeah.
What can you see at the rearview mirror, Tony?
I can see that brick wall behind me, but I can square the whole back window.
Yeah.
And again, I can't see very much, but I can see the door handles of the car.
Mm-hmm.
And the same with that side.
Okay. Just like to start the vehicle, Tony.
Right out the car park.
I'd like you to go right out the car park.
Tight road, isn't it? Am I going too fast for the conditions? Might be an idea to say something before we die, yeah?
Right, Tony, your
Speed down to...
speed down to, it's 30 here.
Yeah, was it safe to do 30 along that bit of road?
No, it wasn't, Tony.
We should have been speed down to 20 mile an hour now, yeah?
Right. Well,
Right.
yeah. Okay. Oh, I've lost it there.
Yeah, so what's the speed limit for this road, Tony?
What's the speed limit to this road, Tony?
Oh, 30.
30, okay.
Was it safe to do 30 back there with those parked cars?
Was it safe to do 30, Tony, where the parked cars were?
It's a speed limit, isn't it?
Yes, Tony, but was it safe for the road, from what you could see, the road conditions?
Well, you know, it's...
What could you see at the time? What was
It's a speed limit, I can't get prosecuted for it, can I?
Yes, Tony.
very important, Tony, that when we're in a situation where we've got very little space, in other words, less space, less pace, yeah?
Right.
I have to be able to stop in a distance I can see to be clear.
Okay, Tony. It's very important, Tony.
Next right.
Take the next right, Tony.
It's very important, Tony, that we drive. If we haven't got a lot of room, that we take speed away. In other words, less space, less pace. Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason being.
Right, Tony. It's
Just take your time.
Right. Oh God, I just totally lost it.
How am I going to turn?
Turn left here, Tony.
Use your own words.
Okay, Tony. Back then, it was very important, Tony, because we had parked cars in the road. Obviously, you couldn't see as clearly what's going on around you, whether somebody was...
I can see right down the road.
Yes, Tony, but you didn't, for the speed you were doing, you didn't have a safe stopping distance from your sides, from the side of the road. Now, if somebody was to jump out of the parked car that was there on the left...
yeah, but I could see ahead far enough to stop the distance so I can see to be clear.
Okay, Tony. What's the speed limit here, Tony?
30.
30. Would you like to pick it up to 30 miles per hour?
I'm not going to go too slow for the conditions, because I've already decided to go too fast.
Say again, sorry? Sorry.
You were on the right track there, and then you've disrupted yourself, yeah? Come on, keep going.
Right, Tony, you should be doing 30 here. I'd like to increase your speed, because obviously we've got cars...
I meant you kept going with the original fault, yeah? Which was too slow for the conditions.
Oh, okay. Right, because obviously people, Tony, might step out from parked cars.
Yeah, but I could see far enough ahead to stop at the distance I would see to be clear.
Okay, Tony.
Right.
If someone at the roundabout to the right, if someone's to step out of a parked car when you were just passing there, Tony, at the speed that you were doing, what could have happened? Would you think you would have been able to stop quick enough for the speed you were doing?
I'd have had a good try.
Okay, but do you think you would have been able to stop?
No.
And what would have happened, Tony? What would be the consequences of that?
Hit the car with no other person.
For the person. Okay. So really, you weren't doing the safe speed for the...
What's the safe speed here, Tony?
Right. Do I finish what I'm saying, or just...
No.
Right. What's the safe speed here, Tony?
Oh, I can't do much more than 15 here, can I?
Okay.
And why is that, Tony?
And why is that, Tony?
End right.
Do a right at the end, Tony.
I didn't have a lot of space, did I?
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of space, did I?
Okay.
I didn't have a lot of space, did I?
Okay, Tony, but...
So less pace means...
Less pace means...
Less space...
Less space means less pace.
Yes.
Okay, Tony?
So now come back at me now.
Yeah.
And say, what's the speed limit for this road?
What's the speed limit for this road, Tony?
30.
30. It's actually 40 here, Tony. Okay. Now, you need to pick up your speed up to...
Yeah, I'm not going to go too slow for the conditions, yeah? Yeah, sorry, that was me that got the speed limit wrong. Oh, it's 40, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it safe to go 40 along here, Tony?
Is it safe to go 40 along here, Tony?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, Tony. And why is that, Tony?
How am I judging that?
Oh, how are you judging that, Tony?
Well, I haven't got any cars on the left and the right.
Okay.
And I can see well ahead, so I know I can stop in the distance I can see to be clear.
Okay, Tony. And what's the speed limit here, Tony?
30.
Well done. And why is it important to do 30 here, Tony? Why is it unsafe to do 20 miles per hour here? What could...
I don't really know, really, because I just thought, you know, if I'm really safe, this system will really like it.
Okay, Tony. Well, basically, what's going to happen, Tony? We're going to actually be going too slow for the conditions. Now, you've got cars behind you, as you can see, which means that they're going to get a bit frustrated. They'll try to overtake you. And by doing that, Tony, they might end up causing an accident on the opposite side.
All right.
Okay? So it is important to try and actually stick to the speed limit for the road conditions at the time.
Right, it's just come back at me now.
Okay.
Remember, I have got an assessment next week.
Right.
And asked me, what's the speed limit for this road?
Okay, Tony. What's the speed limit for this road, Tony?
Oh, 30.
Okay. And how would you judge that, Tony?
That's what the road signs told me.
Okay.
And what would you say is the safe speed for this road?
What's the safe speed for this road,
Oh,
Tony?
30.
Okay. And why is that, Tony?
How am I judging it?
How are you judging that, Tony?
Well, I've got no parked cars to the side. I've got plenty of room stop and distance I can see to be clear.
Okay.
To the sides and ahead.
All right.
And what's the consequences?
And what's the consequences, Tony? Of
driving too slow.
Driving too slow, Tony.
Oh, I'd frustrate that car behind and he might try overtaking me and go straight into that van, mightn't he?
Okay, Tony.
Right, so I'm happy you've got that, Tony. I'm going to pass it back to you, but I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay, I'm happy you... Sorry, what was that?
I'm happy you've got that now, Tony.
I'm happy you got that now, Tony.
I'm going to pass it back to you and I'm going to keep an eye on it.
I'm going to pass it back to you now, Tony. I'm going to keep an eye on you now.
Oh, okay, right.
Okay. Tony.
Yeah. Say something quick.
Can you move into... Steer to me.
Forget the word Tony, yeah?
Right.
I know my name,
steer to me. Is it steer to me? Is it? What, is it 5 minutes?
Yeah. Just steer to me. Right, let's try that again. Yeah, we're getting there a bit quicker, yeah?
Yeah, sorry. Steer to me, Tony.
Alright.
Okay, Tony.
Tony, what's your position for normal driving?
What's your position for normal driving, Tony?
Oh, it's a metre from the curb or the middle of my lane, Nico.
Okay. What? Do you beat me on that, Tony?
That's normal good practice because the woman wasn't looking at me and she's stopping over the white line, yeah?
Okay.
Right, come on, get on with the subject that you're teaching, yeah?
How are you judging your position, Tony?
Oh, I just know it.
You just know it?
24 years of experience.
Okay. Are you, as you can see, if you actually, as you're driving, if you can look at the curbside there, the edge of the road, can you see where it cuts into the car?
Oh yeah, just...
No. Right, if you just look in front of the car...
What do you not want me to do?
Steer to it.
You don't want me to take my hands off the wheel or point, do you?
Okay. So... Without taking your hands... No, it's not right, is it?
Right.
It's not... Really?
Turning left.
Right, turn left here, Tony. Without taking your hands off the steering wheel, Tony.
Yeah. And without pointing.
And without pointing...
Can you just tell me?
Can you just tell me, by describing, where the curb... Where you can see the curb cut into the car?
Just get back in position first, yeah?
Okay.
Oh, it's near that bobbly bit in the middle.
Okay. Well, by looking at that bobbly bit there, Tony, you can actually use that as a reference point.
That's your reference point for being in a normal driving position.
For being in a normal driving position.
Oh, right.
Okay, Tony?
Yeah, you know, I drive... You know, I don't know what this car is going to be like that I get next week when I pass this assessment. Is there anything else that I can use?
Yes. The other thing you can do, Tony, is by looking at your door mirrors.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
Okay, you can actually, by looking at the curb and the centre white line, you'll be able to actually judge...
Curb, centre white line, yeah.
In your door mirrors, Tony.
And left. Oh, right, look at the door mirror.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that one.
And look at this one.
Yeah.
You can actually see and position yourself on equal sides so you're actually in the middle of the road, Tony.
That's clever, isn't it? Yeah, it makes me... I've got a bit of a wonky right eye. This doesn't really help me.
You got a wonky right eye?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a wall room.
Straighten out. Alright, how would I help you on that one, Tony?
Come on, we have talked about it.
Oh, what you can do, Tony, is if you look full beam right ahead.
I'll put my eyes on full beam.
Like, yeah, you just look
right,
straight as far as you can, Tony. And if you just, your hands tend to follow your eyes.
Oh right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's another reference point you can use by doing that.
All right. Oh yeah, that's really helpful.
Okay. Well done. Glad I could be some help.
Yeah. So come back at me now.
Right.
What's your position for normal driving?
What's your position for normal driving, Tony?
A metre from the curb or the middle of my lane.
Okay. And how would you judge that, Tony?
I'm putting my eyes on main beam and looking well ahead. I'm finding that really helpful.
Okay, and what's another way of judging that, Tony? Is there another way I told you?
Well, funny, that way it works, you know, so if it ain't broke, don't fix them.
Okay. Okay. Tony, steer to me.
Yeah, so why have I gone back out again then?
Lack of...
Think of the core comps. Which core comp did you miss out on? Why were you so worried when I was out there?
Because...
Well, if I go out again in front of that van, what's going to worry you?
That you're going to hit another...
Oh, right, yeah. That's going to hurt, isn't it?
Okay. Why did I tell you to steer to me, Tony?
What's the consequences?
What's the consequences of steering out?
Of driving out too close to the centre line.
Of driving out too close to the centre line, Tony?
Oh, I might hit a vehicle coming towards you, won't I?
Okay. And, alright, do I need to go... Can I just... Do I need to go the same... ask, like, what happens if you would go too close to the left? No, just what you're doing wrong, yeah? Okay.
Right, so you've asked me all the questions there and I've answered them.
Okay.
So, I'm happy with that, Tony.
I'm happy with that, Tony.
I'm
so
pass it back to you.
I'm going to pass it back to you,
but
Tony.
I'll keep an eye on it.
But I'll keep an eye on you.
Okay.
What's the speed limit here, Tony?
30.
If you'd like to reduce it to 30, please, Tony.
I'm doing 30.
Sorry?
It's rich coming from you, isn't it? Roundabout left.
At the roundabout, Tony, to the left. You're never going to let me live that down, are you?
Well, you brought the bloody thing up, mate.
Come on, Tony.
Oh.
You're clear. Okay, Tony. Why did you hesitate? Lack of preparation. Right, Tony. Why?
I didn't hesitate. I was just having a good look to the right.
Okay, Tony. You could, as you're approaching the roundabout, Tony, you could be scanning the area.
Roundabout straight on.
The roundabout goes straight on, Tony. You could be scanning the roundabout as you're approaching.
All right.
If you look to your right, straight ahead, nothing coming, you could actually...
Yeah.
So it'll help you... Wording.
Use your own words.
It will help you judge your speed, whether you'll need to stop or you...
There's no harm stopping now, is there?
Well, there is, Tony, because what will happen is if the other car behind you is looking and doing the same thing as what I've just explained to you, scanning, they'll see it's clear, they're going to presume that you're going to go. Okay, and they're going to go in the back of you. The other thing is...
That's their fault, isn't it?
Yes, Tony, but if you're...
Roundabout right.
At the roundabout, do a right. But there's... Right, Tony, is it clear? You're scanning, go. Sorry.
Yeah, if you got in there with the help on approach, I would have kept going there, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but I was trying to carry on with what I was
then
doing.
prioritise, isn't it?
All right.
Roundabout left.
At the roundabout, Tony, do a left. Now, Tony, as you're approaching the roundabout, a car and a half lengths away, start scanning the area. If you see that it's clear...
Scanning the area?
Scan the right, middle, left. Is it clear?
Oh.
Off you go.
Right ahead, left ahead, right.
Left.
And it's not 1.5 car lengths away.
Isn't it?
I look early, yeah?
All right. Early.
Some roundabouts are well open, aren't they?
Yeah, okay.
I'll get in at the next roundabout now and give me that information nice and early.
Okay.
And tell me why it's important to be looking to the left. I'm looking for these blockers, haven't I?
Yeah, okay.
Roundabout right.
Okay, so we're going to do a right at the roundabout.
Now, repeat the instructions. Roundabout.
Roundabout.
Turn right.
We're going to turn right. If you'd like to scan the area in good time, Tony, look to your right.
Yeah.
Look to the middle, to your left, middle, right. Is it safe to go, sir?
I don't see anybody.
Okay, off you go.
Yeah, why am I looking at all these places?
Right, you're looking...
I've only got to give way to the right.
Right. You're looking to the left, Tony, and ahead. because there'll be cars that are going to come out, which basically when they come out, you'll know that they're going to, if they're going straight ahead, they're going to block anyone coming straight ahead
they help
from you.
me.
Yeah, they help you. They'll block the traffic because they're actually going ahead, which means they're going to block the traffic.
That's very good at the minute.
Yeah, it's very good. Very good sometimes.
Hey?
Nothing, sir. Oh.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Okay, Tony. So, why is it important, Tony, to scan ahead of the roundabout?
Oh, so I see everything earlier.
Okay. And how would you scan?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I do it. Bob once told me roundabouts are like a crossroads.
Oh, good old Bob. Yeah.
If you interrupt me once more, I ain't going to say anything.
Okay, good.
Bob once told me that I should look right ahead, left ahead, right.
Yep.
Because a roundabout's like a crossroads with a bubble in the middle.
Okay.
Turning right.
Turning right here, Tony. At the roundabout.
I couldn't go there. Oh, could I go now?
Yep, because that car was blocking. Yep. Now, if you look ahead, Tony, if you look to your left,
oh, another blocker. I missed there. Look.
Yeah, Tony.
Oh,
Look.
is that a blocker?
Yes.
Oh, can I go now?
Right, you go now, Tony.
Yeah. Get in there and get flipping help. Yeah. I was looking right ahead, left ahead, right. Where were you looking? To the left only, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
You big wuss. Do as I say, not as I do, eh?
Okay.
Yeah, can you help me at that in the next one? Because I really want to pass this assessment, yeah?
No problem, Tony.
I really am getting fed up with this
I better earn my
moped.
money, you know.
I'm falling off twice a week at the moment, yeah?
Okay,
I
Tony.
need to get on 4 wheels. At the roundabout, straight on.
At the roundabout, Tony, go straight on. Now, scan early enough.
What do you mean by scan? Oh, I can only look straight ahead and to the left here, can't I?
Okay, Tony. Right, Tony. You should have gone round the roundabout. You went over the roundabout.
So big. I clipped the roundabout. There's not a lot of room there, is there? Jesus, I hate to be you and the example.
Listen.
Roundabout, right.
At the roundabout, Tony, turn right.
Come on, get in there, nice and early.
Right, Tony.
Look right.
Look right. Look front.
Look right. Look ahead.
Look ahead.
Look
left. Look ahead. Look right.
Are you going to go or are you going to
go,
stop?
Tony? Or are you going to stop?
Oh yeah, I can go there, can I?
Okay, Tony.
Get in there and work at it, yeah?
Right.
I want you to work at the next one as well, yeah?
All right.
If I fail this assessment, you're going to be my chauffeur for the next bloody 2 years, yeah? I remember that. Less space, less pace.
Ah, you see?
Well,
I learnt that from my instructor.
You got good memory, haven't you? Was that the days when they had a red flag in front of the car?
Something like that, yeah.
Roundabout, right.
At the roundabout, Tony, turn right. Now, let's get a good observation here, Tony. Scanning the area. You look. Where do you look first?
Oh, I can't remember.
Right, you look to your right.
Yeah.
Straight. To your left.
Yeah.
Straight. To your right.
All right.
Okay. And you're looking out for what you're looking out for, Tony.
Now.
Blockers, Tony.
All right,
Cars that are coming out, they're going straight. They're going to block. And get you ready. Can you go, Tony?
No, that close is a bit big. There's no blocker there, is there?
No, Tony. Well done.
I still haven't got a blocker.
Okay. Where are you looking, Tony?
Oh,
look ahead, Tony.
Is that a blocker?
That's a.
Who's helping you here?
Okay, Tony. Off you.
Is that a blocker?
That's. Well, he was indicating.